Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time of day it will be when you will see this video. I hope you are well. I was attempting to go live, but it wasn't working out. TikTok was being difficult, and yeah, I don't really do complication very well. So anything I feel like it's complicated, me just go pass. Yeah, but I wanted to jump on. I'm making lunch, breakfast, lunch, whatever, first meal of the day. Don't ask me why I just eat it at this time. That's besides the point. But I wanted to, go live while making breakfast to answer a question that I'm commonly asked, and I'm frequently asked as a business owner, sole proprietor, head cook and bottle washer, the one doing the accounts, doing the content creation, doing the editing, doing all, and that question it's a two-part question. I often get asked, how did I go about creating my theme song? And how do I go about creating like my pieces that are like jingles and poems and that kind of thing? By the way, breakfast / lunch is some fried breadfruit and some pork. That is it. It is that. Yeah man. Packing in the pots. Apparently it's big back season, I don't know. But yeah, that's a question that I'm frequently asked. And it's funny how my theme song came about. I tell people God deals with me in a very interesting way. He deals with me very musically. I will be sitting down just randomly and a tune comes into my mind, into my spirit. Like I literally hear a tune, chords and all, playing. And hold on, let me grab a fork. Because in a mine shop, breadfruit come like plant, you turn your back and they're black. You understand? I mean, I really like that. Yeah, so that's basically how God tends to deal with me. And so I knew from the onset that my business would have been very different. My strategy in promoting businesses and services would be very different. It would take a creative approach because I am naturally a creative. And so I remember I was sitting, story time, them time there, in my ex's office one evening, and in his boardroom waiting for him to finish work so we could go home. And the tune just came to me. It was about COVID time. That's when the business really started. And I knew I was a creative person. So when the tune came to me, it was just a matter of putting lyrics to it. And then when that came, the lyrics came, I just, kind of fine-tune it. I have some friends in the music industry, friends who are like musicians, keyboardists and whatever. So I kind of linked up one of them and say, hey, can you create the track for me? Otieno Coleman, big up yourself. I had a friend at the time, Douglas Flanagan, who did the producing, the mixing, the mastering. I called up another friend, it was a friend of a friend, David Dixon, to do the video. So immediately when the lyrics and the music came, the whole idea just came full force. And I just ran with it. I know how God works with me. When he gives me something in the spur of the moment, like inspiration, like with music, I have to run with it. And be sure to have pen and paper to jot it down. So I can't really explain how the lyrics came. I just know the tune came and then the lyrics flowed. So it goes like this. And of course, I sang it. And my friends, big up Jason, Daniel, and Tina, they were my background vocalists. If you've not watched the video, you should watch the video. And I pull like my friends and so from my sister, my friends, to be a part of the whole video production. And it was really good. And I'm really glad I took that leap of faith. It was a leap of faith and pay for everything out of my pocket. Yeah. But I tell you something, when God gives you a vision, sometimes you have to just run with it. Yeah, just run with it. And that was 3 years ago. Fast forward to today's date, the business is still up and running and doing what it committed to do. Speaking of committing to do, me turn on the stove because as much as I want a black breadfruit, you understand, black breadfruit, cute. It goes something like this. It takes a community to build you and me. A place where you're allowed to dream, to live, to soar, and to be. I am here to help, you're not alone. Let me help you make that dream your own. With hearts and hands together, let's build each other. Do it for me, yes, do it for me. Let me be the one that you choose to advertise for you. Do it for me, do it for me. I'll give of my very best, just put me to the test. Your products or service I'll promote above the rest. Yeah, so that's how that came about. I want to say big ups to just everybody that came on board to make that possible. And yeah, as I said, that's a question that I'm often asked. How do I come up with the creative lyrics? And my answer is it's really God. I mean, it sounds cliche, it sounds very Christianese, but it's the truth. Spur of the moment, the Holy Spirit will just drop a lyric, a tune in my spirit, and I flow with it. It's the same way I got the inspiration for Aquasis theme song. It's not yet recorded. Big up Aquasis boss. It's not yet recorded, but it's about the same time that I did the Do It For Me song that I created the Aquasis song, or some months after. Aquasis ita carry the swing, purified water and sing, Upper King's Plaza upon Constant Spring. Aquasis ita carry the swing, refined, fresh, clean and pure. Aquasis leading water store, and it goes on and on and on. Hopefully that song will one day be recorded, and I know God will continue to give me the inspiration. I did others as well when I advertise, and I still do advertise for Sherry the Realtor. Sherry, 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 the Realtor for you. I remember also, this one was a poem. 1, 2, 3, story time, listen to me. 4, 5, 6, yo, the country, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. So when I do something about a crime, 10, 11, 12, or something like that. And I think that was an ad for, what I'm named that I used to advertise for. Oh my God. It's a lending agency, you know. It's a lending agency. Oh my God, it soon come back to me. And I did another jingle for them too. And it's fun. It's really fun creating the jingles because, I mean, when the inspiration comes, you just move with it. And when I really sit and listen it back, I say, yo, you're tough, you know. It's not really me though. I can't remember the other one, and I love it, you know. What them name? It's a lending agency. Oh my God. I remember it and share it in my stories or somewhere else. But yeah, so that's how the creativity comes. Sometimes my inspiration comes like in the wee hours of the morning, late nights. Yeah. I did one for MB's Pharmacy. We stock everything for you and your family. MB's Pharmacy, where you are priority. MB's Pharmacy, we take time to care. So me say MB's enough for tree. I need to remember that last one before this video ends. Hold on, let me remember the client. It's a lending agency, you know. Oh my God, and I always recommend it when people want small loans. But that was one of my favorite jingles to create. It's not same day loan. But yeah, point is, that's how I go about doing my thing, and I enjoy doing it. Oh, I wanted to read a review for you guys. Because I pride myself, and this business is founded on authenticity. It's one of our core values. And so I wanted to share a client feedback before this video ends from my recent client. Her contract just ended. Janine, big up yourself. You'd have seen advertisements about her book, Don't Stay Broken. I hope you've gotten your copy. But she says, my following grew since your promos. Also, persons saw the post and said they were going to get their copies of the book. And I also wanted to share some further feedback because I believe in a transparency. She had made some comments that take a while to come up, but yeah, it's always good to have first-hand knowledge of the product promoted, right? Level of satisfaction is high and the creativity in promoting the product is good. So yeah, do it for me. We're doing our thing. Thanks for stopping by, and let's see if I'll do more of these lives or impromptu stuff to just show you the BTS behind the business. Breadfruit them do.